Hi, welcome to class. It's nice to see you. For those of you, this is your first time meeting me, I am Shelly from Hot House Yoga in Ormond Beach, Florida. If we've met before, I hope you're subscribing at this point and you've added a few likes to the page. And hey, tell all your friends about it, okay? So we're gonna start off in Kappa Squat today, and I thought we would just get started, okay? So here you go. Separate your feet, place your elbows between your knees, and take a comfortable seat. Now, if this is too much for you, then just place the block underneath the tailbone. Otherwise, what I'd like you to do is work on pressing your elbows into your knees and really starting to use this relationship with the elbows and the knees to get a better connection with how some of the arm balances actually work. So your elbows are going to press into your knees and your knees are going to resist. There's a few times in life it might be good to resist. This would be one of them. We're going to elongate the spine. Now, as we're elevating the spine up towards the sky, the hips may open up a little bit more, so maybe you want to shimmy your feet in or out slightly. And then from here, we're going to layer on in a different direction. So what I'd like you to do is connect with, you're going to draw that right knee toward, or the right shoulder towards the right knee, and see if you can get it really low. Take your left hand, press on your left knee. And take your right arm over towards the right side of the room. So can you feel that connection between your right armpit, your right shin, your left hand, and the left knee? Now look up towards the sky. If your head's hanging like a ripe fruit, then you're not really present yet. Now if you want more, what I want you to do is turn the knuckles of your right hand towards the mat and add a bind. So the left hand will come behind, the 2 points will meet, and you'll start to straighten both of your arms towards the floor and elevate the chest towards the sky. It is so important to breathe when you're doing this. Let's come back to center, just how we started. So our hands will come to prayer. We're going to elevate the spine like it's in traction. Press the elbows into the knees. And then we're going to do good side number 2. You ready? Slide the left shoulder towards the left knee. Yep, this is what it looks like if you were doing it in slow motion. Take your right hand, press on the right thigh bone. Extend your left arm out to the side and look to the right. Turn that left arm down and then add the bind. So the right arm's going to come behind you. We'll pull the arms towards the floor to make them straight. Look towards the right side of the room. Coming back to center. One more time, the elbows will be between the knees. Maybe you can separate your feet a little bit more because you're nice and supple at this point. We'll extend our arms out in front of us. Now I want you to tuck your chin into your chest and round your spine. Maybe you raise your tailbone slightly so your lower back starts to soften. One more breath here. Walk your hands in. Straighten your legs and turn your heels out. Oh, a nice little forward fold. So shimmy your hips from side to side, especially if they started to get a little tight. I love a little isometric movement before I start. And the left hand's going to grab your right ankle. Your right hand's going to grab your left ankle, and you're going to pull yourself towards the floor. On the next breath, inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Now have your left hand press into the right ankle. And we'll switch. The right arm's going to come down. Your left arm's going to come all the way up. Same intention. So take that left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One more time. Lower that left hand. Raise the right arm. Lower the right arm. Lift the left arm. And slowly release. We'll bring our forearms together and just hang in a ragdoll. Make sure you check in with the neck and make sure it's soft. Where's the weight? Is it in the balls of your feet, the heels of your feet? On the next breath, your fingertips are going to come to the mat, lengthen your spine. So we're going to pivot and face the top of the mat where the right foot is going to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold to your chest and thighs touch. On the next breath, inhale, sweep your arms up nice and high. Find the front body stretch. Exhale, fold. Hands will come all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. The left leg is going to come back. If you are a flyer, go. Right leg comes back, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hang here. Don't cheat yourself. It is not a tall booth pose. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog out right to left. The left leg is going to go up towards the sky. The right arm is going to go towards the back of the room. So this is your first balancing pose. You're going to extend your fingertips all the way towards the back of the mat. Once you find that squaring off of your hips, maybe you lift the right arm up and hold for 5 breaths. One more breath. The right hand comes forward. Bring your left leg through to the top, warrior one. Sweep those arms up as you descend your hips towards the floor. Let's add eagle arms. So the left arm will go underneath the right. Separate your scapulas and then find the back bend. Humble, lean forward. Now draw those hips in. So the left hip back goes back, the right hip goes forward. Sink a little bit deeper into your legs. As you unwind your arms, the left arm comes down. Sweep the right arm up. Side angle stretch. Extend that left arm forward as you come into warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Again, side angle stretch, but this time bring the left hand to the outside of the left foot as the right arm comes up. The right arm is going to come forward. Bring the right hand down to the mat, square off your hips. Allow the left arm to go towards the front of the room. Then bring the left arm up towards the sky for a closed twist. Now focus on opening up the chest first. On the next breath, straighten the left leg. Keep drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward. Let your hips be uneven. This is not a revolved triangle, but a twisted triangle. It's great for getting into your IT bands and your calves. That left arm is going to come forward. Place that left hand directly underneath your left foot. Just like if you were doing a gorilla pose. Start to extend your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Come up onto the ball of your right foot.
Start to hop your right foot all the way in. Bring your right leg up towards the sky. Take a big inhale here. Pull your right heel in towards your right glute. Bring the right knee towards the right hip. On your next breath, start to come forward onto the fingertips of your right hand and lift the ball of your left foot up off the ground. If you fall out, you just try again. I like to call it the oh shit pose. You can always stay with the heel down as well. Just work the rotation and the prep. The right foot's going to meet the left. Release your left hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, chest to thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms up. Keep lowering your tailbone closer and closer towards the floor. Coming up onto the balls of your feet. Bring your hands to prayer for toe pose. Squeeze your ankles together. And as you slowly extend your arms all the way out, lower yourself all the way down, right into boat pose. Lift your feet up. Hold. Work on opening up the chest, side body long. Lower yourself to low boat. Take it down. No flutter, kick it. You're doing great. Do this every day for 40 days. It's going to be a whole new swimsuit season. You got 3, 2, 1. Oh, pull your knees in. 2 peace fingers are going to grab the big toe. So as you bring your big toes in towards you, let your knees separate, just like we started class off with. This is going to make life so much easier. And you're going to lift your chin up, tuck your chin into your chest. Now bring your toes and your nose as close together as possible and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Now if you want more, squeeze your knees in towards the rib cage at the same time. But your intention is to get the toes towards the nose. Lift, lift, lift. Let's release. Take a handstand on your back. Extend your legs up and your arms out. Hold and release. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a big hug. Bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Stretch it out. Feel that front body opening at the same time. If you're a back bender, you know what to do. And let's slowly release. Kiss your knees, catch your breath. Pull your knees into your chest. Let's roll 3 times. And we'll meet at the top of the mat. Lengthen. Fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up nice and high. So handstanders, you know what's coming. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands down to the mat. Lengthen your spine. Let's bring the right leg back. Left leg's going to meet it. High plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Getting ready for the next balancing pose. The right leg is going to come up. The left arm is going to go to the back of the mat. We're going to work on finding our center. On the next breath, bring your left hand forward and the right leg through. Warrior one, arms up. Eagle arms, so the right arm will come underneath the left. Find the back bend. Humble, lean forward. Lower the torso, but square up the hips. Right hand down, side angle stretch, left arm up. Reach the right arm forward. Add the peaceful warrior. The right arm is going to go right over the head. Look up towards the sky. On the side angle stretch, the right hand is going to come to the outside of the right foot. The left arm will come up. It's now going to come forward towards the top of the mat. Work your hips. The left hand comes down. Right arm goes towards the top of the mat. The right arm reaches up towards the sky. Straighten that leg. Again, it's a twisting triangle, different from a revolved triangle. So your hips are going to be uneven. Your legs are going to be on fire. Your torso is going to be stretched. Push through the heels of your feet. The right arm is going to come forward. Place the right hand underneath your left foot, just like if you were in gorilla. Come up onto the ball of your back foot. You could stay right here or start to hop that foot in. It starts off with what would look like a split. Pros know how to stay in the prep. You pull your left heel in. Take your left knee over towards the left armpit. And you come up onto the ball of the right foot by lifting your right heel up off the ground. The left foot will come down. We'll release the right hand. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. Inhale, sweep your arms up nice and high. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Walk, jump, or fly to the back of the mat. Take your low plank. Inhale into your up dog. Hold your up dog. Turn your knees out a little bit. Start to bring your feet up towards the sky. Push yourself back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward into swan, hips towards the floor, toes up nice and high. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, take it back. Allow your sand to settle right here. And we'll walk our hands in towards our knees, coming up into a comfortable seat. Keeping our attention inward. Now, if you like, you can use this sequence to layer onto any of the other sequences I've already offered and make it a playful experience. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope I see you sooner than later. From my heart to yours, namaste.